Hi, I'm Dewey Hollister. I'm the Executive Director of the St. George Village Botanical Garden, the botanical garden of the Virgin Islands. And today we've left the garden and gotten out onto the island of St. Croix, and I just wanted to show you some interesting plants that occur out natively on the island. Right now I want to talk to you about trees and shrubs that occur near the ocean, and if you'll take a look you can see that we are very close to the ocean here. And this is a seashore environment. We're a little higher than the shoreline, but the ocean affects everything that's growing here. The first tree I'd like to talk to you, I'm standing under right now. This is a Jamaica Dogwood, also known as fish poison tree. In fact, parts of it were used to stun fish, and that's a practice discouraged today. But this plant has interesting seed pods and beautiful flowers. So if you'll look up above me, you'll be able to see the very pale pink flowers and the really interesting seed pods that have 4 wings on the seed pods. And this time of year, they're very chartreuse and very interesting in the landscape. If you live near the seashore, this is a wonderful plant to give you a little bit of shade where you have a lot of coastal wind. Another plant that I want to show you a little bit about is this. This is a croton. And the crotons come in about 2 or 3 different species here on this island. They have these wonderful velvety leaves. Euphorbia family, so rather toxic. Goats tend to leave them alone, which is good for the plant. This one's getting ready to come into flower right now. You can see the flower buds right now. That'll open up to white little flowers. Another classic plant on this island is our wonderful native organ pipe cactus. You can see one right here behind me. This is Cephalocereus royenii, the organ pipe cactus of the Eastern Caribbean. It's native to Puerto Rico, through the Virgin Islands, and down to quite a few of the lesser Antillean islands. If you look closely at this specimen, you'll see just up there a flower bud that will open. That opens at night, and the animals that pollinate that will be coming in the evening. Right next to it is another fish poison tree, but I'd like to walk a little further down and show you another plant that seems like a desert, just like the cactus. So if you walk over here, you'll see right here one of our native acacia trees. And I think you always think of acacias and cacti as desert, but in many cases on Caribbean islands we have dry parts of the islands. This acacia is native. You can see the paired thorns here and that typical flat-topped acacia sort of look. Many more plants I could show you in this kind of habitat, but suffice it to say, we have many native plants to choose from if we're in a dry or exposed or salty environment. And again, always best to go to nature to see what nature does in that place. So we enjoy being in the seashore, and I would love to see you in other places on the island and back in the botanical garden. So I'll see you next time.